What's up guys, Random Racer here with an auto video for you guys today, and today we're going to check out the all-new 2018 Buick Enclave. So in the words of YouTube user SabCalo4, let's start it up, let it run. Since Buick first introduced the Enclave nearly 10 years ago, it's been quite a while since we saw a full redesign and refresh. Finally, for the 2018 model year, Buick has delivered that with a brand new, refreshed and redesigned Buick Enclave. Taking a look at the exterior, the design is much more in line with the current Buick lineup along with the Encore, Envision, and LaCrosse. You can see here Buick is following the trend with their other models as well as other manufacturers of providing a sleeker, sharper cuts, and a much more modern look to its new SUV. At the front here, there's an all-new grille that somewhat retains the outgoing waterfall grille with blacked out accents as well as an eye-catching chrome wings stretching out from the emblem. The headlights are now LED as a standard with a slimmer profile and now featuring Buick's new Evonic acrylate LED strips to set it off. 18-inch wheels are a standard on the Enclave, but you can also upgrade to the 20-inch wheels if you decide to go for the Avenir trim level. Although it may not look like it, the Enclave does have a slightly longer wheelbase as well as a larger cargo space than the outgoing generation, while still shedding off 300 pounds. And speaking about cargo space, a power liftgate is a standard feature on the Enclave. And cargo capacity wasn't compromised either, with a generous amount of room with the third row seats up, more than enough for a quick grocery trip. But if you need more room, the third row seats can fold down with 58 cubic feet of space, and if you need more, the captain chairs can also fold down, giving you an astonishing 98 cubic feet of space. And of course, what good is a power liftgate if it doesn't also close by itself either? While we're still at the back, the Enclave does have a rear windshield wiper, standard top spoiler, LED rear taillights, and coupled with lots of chrome strips and an integrated dual exhaust. The side mirror features built-in signal lights as well as my most favorite feature on any car, and that is blind spot monitoring, which you can see on the right corner. The Buick is now offered in 3 different trim levels. You have the Essence, the Premium, which is what we have here, as well as an all-new luxury trim level, the Avenir. So let's check out the inside now, and first off, because we have a key fob, that means we do have keyless entry as well, which is standard on the Buick. To use the keyless entry, just have your key fob with you, place your hand behind the handle, press the button, and it unlocks. Just like the exterior, the interior has also been revamped to bring it up to modern standards and in line with the current Encore, LaCrosse, and Envision. The dash has been redesigned into a coherent, simplified, and sleeker looking appearance with a tall center console that gives the feeling of a cockpit-style driver area. I like how Buick maintained the integrated screen into the dash rather than something that sits on top, as well as adding plenty of soft-touch premium materials coupled with GM's traditional faux wood trim. Moving back to the driver area, there's an all-new redesigned steering wheel that is leather-wrapped and sports plenty of controls at your fingertips such as volume control, adaptive cruise, and driver information control pad. Behind the steering wheel, we do have controls for your wipers, and on the left side, your signal handle as well as your high beams. The gauge cluster has also been revamped with a flatter design, but the biggest new feature is a built-in LCD screen for driver information. There's also controls for your headlights as well as a new parking brake button, and on the driver's side door, the soft touch materials and leather extends across it to match the dash, along with standard controls for your windows with automatic open and close, your powered mirror controls, your speaker grille at the bottom, as well as your power gate button. Moving on to the center console, there's 2 built-in cup holders with a faux wood grain lid. And one of the newest features of the Enclave is the electronic shifter knob that replaces the analog version of last year. And the idea behind the electronic shifter is that it's supposed to make it quicker and easier to shift between gears. Next you have your driver and passenger climate controls, your media controls on top of that, and finally a large infotainment screen. This screen here is much more responsive thanks to a capacitive touchscreen technology, the same type of screen that's on your iPhone. The biggest new feature here is that for the first time on an Enclave, we finally have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Moving on to the passenger side, we do have a generous sized glove glove box that's easy to open and close. Next on the roof here, we do have your standard LED reading lamps, garage door controls, sunroof controls, as well as OnStar when you need it, and last but not least is a standard sunglass holder. The premium model does feature not one but two sun and moon roofs with powered opening and tilt, and of course a manual cover. The driver and passenger seats are very comfortable with excellent lumbar support and cushioning. The leather is also perforated for extra breathability, and both passenger and driver supports 8-way powered adjustability. Checking out the rear passenger side, the door has the same soft touch materials and leather as the front doors, in addition to storage space on the bottom. The two captain chairs are fairly cushioned with perforated leather just like the front row chairs. However, the only thing missing is better lumbar support that the front row did have. The third row seats are what you would expect with any mid-size SUV. Although they are technically capable of sitting 3 people, it would get a little cramped with 3 full-size adults. They're not turbo seats by no means, and they do sit a little higher than other third row options in this size segment, but certainly not the most ideal thing for more than 2 people, and more ideal for children. Here's another look from the other side, and as you saw earlier, the captain chairs can fold down for more storage space. There's an excellent amount of legroom for second row passengers, plus the addition of rear climate controls and outlets behind the center console. Powering this new Enclave is the same 3.6-liter naturally aspirated V6 engine. Fuel economy has slightly improved with 17 city, 25 highway, and 20 combined for this all-wheel drive model. The newest feature of this engine, however, is a new start and stop technology, which means it helps save you a bit of gas when you're at a red light. Overall, the new 2018 Buick Enclave is the update Buick owners have been waiting for to bring this SUV in line in both aesthetics and technology for 2018. It boasts all the modern features you would expect from today's mid-luxury line of crossovers and offers a sleeker modern design both in and out to match the competition of this aggressive segment. Anyways, thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and I would also like to thank Downtown GMC and Buick for letting me take a look at this brand new Buick. Hit that like button if you would like to see more future auto videos, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next video.